That's where defenses have to decide how they want to play these two wide receivers.
On 3rd and 8, Burrow over the middle. A little bit of a bobble, but Chase. And now Joe Burrow and company begin at their own 9. Dolphins going to bring 4. Burrow step out of his own end zone, taking a shot near side. Higgins. Boy, all that athleticism.
And T. Higgins shows how valuable he is right there with a big play down the field.
Pick up a 35. Boy, Burrow in the face of pressure somehow gets it out to Samaje Perine.
They all want to come out here. They love playing football, and they want to go out there and play well.
Burrow's going to go play action. Got Chase. Chase, first down.
One of the big problems for the Bengals and their lack of success.
Burrow steps up in the pocket, completes. Chase going to get himself inside the 10. One of the reasons why they were shut out for the first time in a number of years. Burrow puts some air under it. Higgins, touchdown.
All right, this is so good. I mean, so good. Left foot, drag with the right foot. I mean, you can't, there is nothing. You got to remind yourself that even though you have the guy at quarterback that you want, you have to put together an entire football team if you want to accomplish.
Have to answer in the coming weeks. 3rd and 2. Burrow protected, puts some air under it, and it is caught. Yosivash.
It does open things up for the running back and the tight ends in this offense as well.
Burrow faking to Perine, and then Perine on the check down. He's going to have a first down.
Hasn't been as consistent, and that's something that needs to show up in this game against Joe Burrow.
Yeah, middle of the pack in terms of sacks is this Miami defense. Happy to have you with us here in Miami. 2:17 left to play as Joe Burrow and company running the 2-minute drill here. They operate with 2 timeouts. So 2 minutes left in the half. Joe Burrow and company down 4 as they play with 2 timeouts left. From the Miami 49, Burrow delivers to Chase. That's going to get him inside the Dolphins 40. First down, Bengals. Miami brings 5. Burrow steps up in the pocket. What a pass. Gets it to his tight end. Sample. First down and more. Sample going to turn the corner down inside the 10. So fresh set it down for the Bengals. Chase Brown lone setback alongside Burrow, who plays from the gun. Burrow goes through his reads. Steps up in the pocket. The pocket mobility as good as any quarterback in the sport, and throws a strike.
Has been able to pressure the opposing quarterback yet in this game consistently.
First and goal, Burrow far side. Brown turns, extends, and he is in for the Bengals touchdown.
Brown is going to be in the slot number 30. And watch Brooks. He goes to the outside shoulder. Brown has the awareness.
And not trying to build on this 10-point lead. As they begin at the Dolphins 35. Burrow goes back to Brown, breaking a tackle inside the 15 and all the way down to the 11.
But I would agree with Chase Brown. I think it's a whole lot to do with nothing, and we're going to see a great version of Joe Burrow next season.
Burrow fires down the field. Boy, they had to come back for it. It was Chase. Against 2 defenders, he picks up 36.
This is the danger in this kind of a double, an in-out double. And you get a...
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Burrow near side, wide open. And the Chase Brown show continues. 3rd touchdown of the quarter for Brown. Boy, a massive defensive breakdown for the Dolphins. And his illness, Turner started the game, did not start, and haven't seen him much in the second half. As Burrow goes underneath, this is Chase Brown. And Miami just hoping that this quarter could end here as quickly as possible. But eventually took over the reins, had a career year. As Burrow slinging one to the end zone, it's Gesicki coming back home and sticking it to his former team. 4th touchdown pass from Burrow.
They've been getting this look all game from the Miami secondary, disguising as if they're